So, Nick, are you on Brooklyn now? Because you're absolutely right. And I know Matt Pisani, one of our producers, who is a huge Brooklyn guy, he got a nice number on the Nets to win the NBA title. Now that this is all out of the way, is this a team you're going to back?
First off, good for you, Matt. You should have jumped on that, and I'm glad you did, because this is absolutely astonishing, the roller coaster that we've seen. Yes, the Nets are also a really good team. It's never been about the talent that's on that roster. It's been about the chemistry and I guess you could say the headspace and where every player is, right? Well, Kyrie Irving, we assume now, is going to play in every single game unless he's hurt. We don't have the same, COVID restrictions that we had before. I guess I've lost track because everything changes day by day still in this world. But if you can have Kyrie healthy, Kevin Durant healthy, and then that core where Ben Simmons apparently is ready to go and he's going to play defense and not shoot because they don't need anybody to shoot, not to mention all the other shooters they have on that roster and the depth and the scoring. This Nets team can go to the NBA Finals. They're really good, and this is what I kept trying to tell you, and I'd say this on every other show and on my shows on Saturday and all this. Like, look at what the Nets want. This trade is not going to happen. Because what the Nets did is they made it almost impossible for a team to make this trade. So the Nets can say, well, see, Kevin, we tried, man, but you're worth a lot, and we can't trade you for less than what that is, and we don't want to gut this roster, so here we are. I guess we're kind of stuck. The Nets finally pushed back, and I'm curious to see if any other team around the NBA will start to look at kind of what the Sixers did last year, though they eventually traded Ben Simmons, but they waited and made him just essentially sit out. Fine, go away, and we'll fine you. And then the Nets pushed back and said, all right, you want to get traded? We're not just gutting this roster. We're going to try and keep building a playoff team. And now he's there because he was already there to begin with, and he's got 4 years left on his deal. The Nets have a roster, though, that can get to the finals. And if Kevin Durant hopefully finally opened up his eyes and realized the grass isn't always greener on the other side. But I will say this. I question his relationships and with people, and I question his judgment on working situations because – my God, you left Golden State, which was the epitome of a fantastically run organization, the best run organization in the NFL, one of the best in sports, one of the most egoless superstars in Steph Curry. I get it. You couldn't get along with Draymond Green. Guess what? Draymond Green rubs a lot of people the wrong way. Kevin Durant is so sensitive that the minute there's something wrong with some relationship and some conversation that he has with somebody, he goes on Twitter and he's going to his burner accounts and he's furiously tweeting at everybody and upset. The reality of it is this Nets team is a very, very good team. They've got shooters. They added even TJ Warren, who people may not even remember. Go back and look at bubble TJ Warren from a couple years ago before he got hurt. He was incredible. This guy's coming off the bench scoring for you. The Nets have a lot on this roster. If they can put it all together chemistry-wise, if they can all get in the same headspace together and they're comfortable, they can go to the NBA Finals and they can win a title.